Hold on. Is this an album based off of the movie Dune? Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Hope that you guys are doing well. Hope you're feeling nice. You guys can't see it, but just behind you, there's an actually really beautiful sunset happening. Matter of fact, let's see. I'll take a quick picture for you. I'll take a picture and I'll show you the nice sunset that's happening. Anyways, today we're giving a listen to David Matthews, and we're gonna listen to the track Sandworms. I almost said Sandstorm, but that's the rude. It's coming off of the album Dune, which was released, I'm not on my computer, but I think it was 1977. Let's see if I can get a picture for you guys. The things I do. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get it for you. You'll see. You'll see. I gotta, hold on. You gotta give me a second. You gotta give me a quick second. And there you go. I got your picture. And here you go. I mean, I zoomed in a bunch, but it looks like a painting out there. It's really, really nice. Anyways, Dune. Now I'm looking at the track list, and this is definitely based off of the movie, the book, whichever you want to go. And okay, what's this? Part 4, Muad'Dib, Space Oddity, Silent Running, Princess Leia's theme. That is interesting. We are listening to this because this was suggested and sponsored by Hiram. Hiram, thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support as well. I'm very excited to dive into this one. Let's see how it sounds. I've never seen the original Dune movie. I've never read the books, but I have seen the more recent films, and I'm really looking forward to the third one. I really like it. And it's not the type of movie like generally my wife really enjoys. She liked them a lot too, and I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, Sandworms. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll discuss it after. Here we go. I was expecting like soundtrack music. No, this is not the soundtrack to the original. It can't be. That sneaky bass line. I love that scene. Oh, we're good. That's a hip hop sample if I've heard one. He runs that thing That's it. What a cool piece of music, man. Song of the Bene Gesserit. What a cool... Okay, I know this cannot be the music that was featured in the original film. Unless there's something I completely do not know. But I'm imagining that this is probably more inspired by the film. And brother, I have never thought of Sandworms as writing some funky bass. I don't know where the association came from. Let's look at who's playing on this album, because that bass specifically, I know for a fact. I'll look it up. I bet you the bass in this track had to have been featured in some hip hop track at some point, because that bum 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 bum, 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 that's a hot bass line, and the way that it keeps returning to that is really phenomenal. And it's just so addictive. Like, I don't know about you, but speaking for myself, every time that it was heading towards that line, I was ready for it. Bum 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 bum. That little brief slowdown on it too. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Mark Egan on the bass on here on this particular track. Yeah, seems so. Mark is going to be playing here. Love that line. And if I'm being honest, unless you tell me different, I think that this is kind of his track. He makes this song, and even though he's playing the bass with just like a melodic, rhythmic accompaniment to everything, and sometimes gets pushed in the background, I think that he's very much in the foreground in this track. And even though you have sax and stuff that comes in around it at some point, I think that he's the man to be. He's the man out front and center on here. And then David Matthews himself. So he's credited on here as being the arranger of everything. But I do see that he plays keyboards as well, and I think some other instruments here as well. I was just trying to get it up here. There you go. Pianist, producer, arranger, like I said, as credited on this particular track. And it says that he's well known for having been the arranger for James Brown in the beginning of the 70s. So perhaps it's because of his arranging and because of that background, giving context here, that he probably gave direction to Mark, said, make that thing hot and funky. And then that bass, that little rundown, also really phenomenal. I like the sax that comes. Let me get back to it really quick here. Like, that just feels good. Guitar's good. Like, yeah, it's good. But man, it's that bass. On guitar, I don't know about this particular track, but at least on the album you have Eric Gale and Hiram Bullock on the guitars, which are really, really nice. May even be a trade-off of sorts happening between them. Love that little... Let's see if they do it again. It was before. That little hi-hat skitter. yeah, this thing, and then just walking down. I'm kind of curious about the other tracks. I'm kind of curious, like the direction that it takes from there, because like this is the second part of a 4-part series. Actually, basically, as far as I can tell, the whole album is technically. I mean, it seems like it's technically these 4 tracks, because the 4th includes all of these apparently. Or maybe the first part is Dune, and then the rest of it are their own tracks. Maybe that's more how it's kind of broken up there. But man, that is a cool piece of hot funk. And it blows it out the water here at the end with those classic 70s hits. I'm sorry, but when that comes in, we're in for a good time. That was good. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that. And when I saw David Matthews, I won't lie, I was thinking Dave Matthews. I kind of had him confused a little bit in my mind, but you won't find me confused after this. Let me know what you guys thought, of course, of the track in the comments below. Hiram, thank you so much for the recommendation and the suggestion. Really appreciate that. That was a cool piece of jazz. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Hope the sunset is as beautiful for you as it is for me. And I will talk to you all. This goes down with a good sunset. Like that bass walking down. It's actually dark outside now. It's already dark. That sunset was short-lived, but sometimes the beautiful things are. Thank you so much for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.